5 learners killed, 20 others injured. Morelig Combined School parents gathered at the scene where 5 children were killed and 20 others injured when a bus and a train collided at a level crossing. The learners were believed to be from the school being transported in a 70-seater bus to Mafube Village, Mpumalanga, where they reside, but were dislodged in a horrific accident involving their bus and a train. The accident resulted in the deaths of 5 children and injuries to 20 others. According to a witness at the scene, Stanley Mokoena, the accident happened around 4 p.m. after the driver of the bus did not stop for the train to cross. The driver is suspected to have been under the influence of alcohol after he had fetched them at school going to the village near Wonderfontein outside Middleburg in Mpumalanga. When the STAR team arrived at the Mafube Village at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, the police could only confirm that 5 bodies were recovered, but they could not say how many were rushed to hospital at the time. They also could not confirm how many were still stuck under both the train and the bus. However, speaking to the STAR, Mokoena, who is from a farm nearby, said he had been on the ground after the accident happened. "I'm from this area and all I heard was a bang. When I went to investigate later, I was traumatized. But what I can tell you is that the bus was coming from the school in Wonderfontein to drop off the kids here at Mafube Village. But when the driver saw that the train was nearby, he still tried to cross without stopping and the train hit the bus on its side. The bus was dragged for a few meters before stopping," he said. Mokoena accused the driver of the bus, whose name is known to the STAR, of having been under the influence of alcohol. The Deputy Minister of Transport, Morelig Combined, accompanied by officials from the Mpumalanga Department of Roads and Transport and the Road Traffic Management Corporation, visited the scene last night. "The safety of our children is paramount, and it is heartbreaking to witness such a loss. Our hearts go out to the families affected by this tragedy," said Nhlengwa. This is a developing story. On the other hand, City of Cape Town launches high-tech vessels to curb drug smuggling along the coast. The City of Cape Town has launched a high-tech vessel as it aims to curb drug smuggling along the coastline. This comes after a few months ago a fishing boat was reportedly in mechanical trouble at sea and the 6 crew members were rescued. The City of Cape Town Enforcement Agency stepped in and sent its eye in the sky but could find no trace of anything. Instead, new information that has come to light has now played out like a movie. Mayoral Committee Member for Safety and Security, Alderman J.P. Smith, said the entire accident was a cover-up for a sinister act. Instead, it was a cover-up of where the boat had to instead pick up a large cocaine shipment. Known as the Southern Route, cartels use passing containers ships to drop off large drug shipments left floating in barrels and with a GPS pin, then sent to local gangs. It is alleged that Peter Jaggers, instead of transporting the cocaine, tries to keep it and claim the boat sank. A few days later, his wife reported he had been kidnapped after having to meet business associates at the Oliver Tambo airport, Smith said. Jaggers is alleged to be the gang leader for the terrible Justers in Netrek and his captures are from a Colombian cartel. The cartels are now demanding the shipment be returned or to pay a ransom of 50 million for Jaggers' return. The missing cocaine is estimated to be valued at 1 billion rand. Smith said drugs have been shipped through the coast is nothing new, but more has to be done to stop this. We have now taken delivery of our new weapon, a high-tech, high-powered enforcement vessel, similar to the 9 owned by the South Africa Special Task Force, but just with improved technology and power. With 2 times 350 pH motors, along with enhanced long-range zoom cameras and thermal imaging, poachers, drug smugglers, and any criminal coming over the waters, be aware. Now you can't run. Now you can't hide. In the meantime, Ramaphosa empowers IPED to investigate serious crimes committed by police and metro police officers. President Cyril Ramaphosa signed a law that empowered the Independent Police Investigative Directorate (IPID) to investigate serious crimes committed by police officers and municipal police service members, whether on or off duty. In a statement released on Wednesday, Presidency spokesperson Vincent Mokoena said the law now empowers IPID to investigate any deaths caused by the actions of South African Police Service SAPS member or a member of a municipal police service. IPID is enabled to investigate rape by a member of the SAPS or a member of a municipal police service, whether such member was on or off duty, he said. Mokoena further added that the new act provides for pre-employment security screening investigations to be conducted by the Directorate. The new law entrenches the institutional and operational independence of IPID and makes it clear that the Directorate must be independent, impartial, and must exercise its powers and functions without fear, favor, or prejudice, he said. Mokoena said the amended law gave effect to an earlier constitutional court judgment in the McBride v. Minister of Police case, as well as another ruling that invalidated provisions in the IPID Act which allowed the Minister of Police to take disciplinary measures against the Executive Director of IPID without parliamentary oversight. The updated legislation amends provisions relating to the appointment of the Executive Director of IPID and broadens the Executive Director's responsibilities in respect of the referral of recommendations on disciplinary matters, he added. And that's it from Egypt's Crimes. Stay tuned to ASA Crimes and Correctional Updates.